Konnichiwa, hello. Quite early, but hi. Quartz one yahoo, out getting milk, hi. Champion, hi. やっぱへ。Tanato, hi. Free that down. Yep. I will still try to parry her. Like, not next time, but like someday. Yeah. Maybe the Christmas special. I don't. Yells again. Hey. Mimic, good luck with moving. It's a lot of work, I know. Arcade Hi, Blue Sweet こんばんは。元気だよ。そんなバカな。こんにちは。Good morning, hey. ミサ様、ありがとう。Happy Thursday. Hello. えごじ、こんにちは。It's still hot in the Netherlands. So, finally, it's not that hot. I'm still using a fan. So like inside the house it's kind of hot, but outside is bearable. Look at him. Like me and Appa had nice like outside like playing time. So he's happy. He's very happy. Yeah. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, look at him. So cute. But yeah. How's the weather where you guys are? Yeah. But yeah, he's so cute and sleepy. But today we're gonna do some Ni no Kuni. Because I thought maybe you guys miss it. I mean, of course, like I love playing Souls games. But I did promise like I shall teach Japanese when the weather is better. And I said maybe Thursday. So here we are. I think on Saturday there will definitely be like Ni no Kuni lesson again. Like because I want to do snack stream. Yeah. It's 14 degrees in Ireland. You didn't get the heat wave. Oh, that's good. It's been raining non-stop for 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean rain is also not great, but but also the heat wave was awful. Like it was like really rough. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't like enjoy walking. Appa also didn't enjoy it because it's too hot and yeah, mosquitoes, you know, was not nice. But I shall feel better. Honestly, today is not like me at the best condition because every time the weather changes or the temperature, you know, declines or changes, it just makes me feel weird because yeah, the body is trying to adjust and it's like, oh, what's going on? But so I do feel kind of slow, but better than like sweating. You heard it gets really hot in Japan. Yeah. Honestly, in Japan, like I was almost like every year hospitalized because I just couldn't survive the heat. So I always got heat stroke and I had to get the IV and stuff. So yeah, Japanese summer is not great for me. Like I would like literally pass out. Yeah. Q-chan, oh my gosh! It's been like forever. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Wow. You didn't feel it, fortunately. When, like in Japan or? Gotta make sure you can see my boy. He's so cute. He'd be better. I mean, IV helped me, but it has been a while. Yeah, I've been trying to stream more often. Like, I was so sick in June. Really sick for almost the entire month. So I couldn't stream like around the beginning of June. But you're doing good. I am good. Yeah, I just feel a little bit tired because of the weather changing constantly. But other than that, I'm doing good. Yeah. And Appa is cute. So yeah. He makes me happy. He's such a good boy. Yeah. XBLT, hello. Why? Oh, I am good. Yeah, I think I don't think I was even trying to hide. I was just like, I mean, you could have you could have seen or heard how sick I was. Man. I mean, he's the best boy. He's the cutest. Yeah, I love him. Ma'am, let's do our best to learn Japanese. We will take it slow, because I don't know the level of everyone, and I know a lot of people just started learning Japanese. Hello, Aichi! We're gonna do Ni no Kune, oh my gosh, Ni no Kuni today. You feel sorry? No, don't be. It's okay. I mean, I think everyone felt terrible during the heat wave. Like, I don't think I was the only one. So, we all suffered together. It's fine. You'll stay for an hour. Good luck. Arigato, Arcade. Jake, hello. DevOps, hello. You know very little Japanese. Do you know how to read the letters? Like, I've got it in the background, right? This is my merch, by the way. Was there rain yesterday, like at night? Wait, not at night. Like, no, yesterday. I don't think it rained today, but it's not too hot. It's pretty good. Not really. Yeah, we will take it slowly. Okay, and then yeah, feel free to just ask. I know some people, just can read it without me, but then I want to make sure everyone enjoys. Hello, Astral. Today is the first warm day in St. Petersburg. First warm day. How cold was it before? You only know hiragana and katakana. Kanji is rough, don't worry. Chibu, 英語勉強始めたい。どういうこと？英語話せるでしょ？ Oh yeah, you understand some Chinese or 日本すみません。どういうこと？日本人ってこと？ Forever level 20. It was around 12 to 15 degrees. Yeah, it's not too bad, right? Dang Joes! Okay, yeah, you can also watch the VOD. 日本語緊張する。大丈夫だよ。Alright. I have... Oh, the chat is so small. I don't know if... Like, let me know. I might remove the chat depending on how distracting it is in terms of the screen. But you guys will let me know. It's been a while, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna lower the volume first in case it's too loud. Let me know if it's too quiet or not. How was the sound? There was like mute. It's, let's see. Like completely. Okay, I'm gonna see. Over now. Too loud or quiet? Let me know. I mean, the nice music. Yeah, the music is cool. Luckily, today I guess you need to hear my voice more because of the reading. Okay, so we got a lot to read, actually. But we will take it slowly. Because we got new story! Yippee! Right now, the music is pretty quiet. So... But I can turn up the music if you guys enjoy the music. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna see. Okay, this is not too bad, right, with the chat. Yeah, a little bit of background music. Looks good, cool. Yeah, so as you can see, there is the furigana. Furigana is basically like hiragana, written usually above the kanji. So yeah, it all has, every single kanji has furigana, like, it's small. So here on mobile, it might be difficult, but I'll try to zoom and also I can type. Yeah, also the font makes it a little bit difficult. It might take a while for you, like sometimes like I have hard, like, well, I used to have hard time reading certain English fonts. So it's all about getting used to. But yeah, 第4話. This is chapter 4. The title is 怪力男と王女の涙. So this kanji, maybe Mil could know. You've seen worse fonts. You know the specific font that's used for almost every Asian restaurant? Like that specific like Asian font for Asian restaurants. Like that one, actually, ironically, I find it difficult to read. And when I see that, like, the other day, I can't remember where I was, but I was walking past, maybe it was Amsterdam. I was walking past like an, uh, an Asian restaurant. It was like Asian fusion, and they didn't use that specific Asian font for the restaurant, but it was kind of more like, I don't know, like it looked like fancy Western restaurant looking font. I was like, I just didn't even register it as Asian restaurant at the beginning. Good evening, Zuki. But yeah, this kanji means man. 男. 怪力. So this one maybe you guys know. This is not the katakana ka. This is the kanji, the Chinese letter for power. You never thought about this until now, but you realize it must take forever to make some of these custom fonts for Japanese. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, probably. I also never thought about it, but you're right. Like, we have way too many letters. Maybe there's like a way to tweak like only certain bits of the letters. I don't know, but yeah. Be super strength, yeah. Power. Is that ko after to? After to. Oh yeah. It says otoko. Otoko. So it says kairiki otoko. Nudash. Never lucky bear. Kairiki. Yeah, so bear, that's spoiler maybe, but here it just says super strength, or yeah, like superhuman strength. Man, where's Dark Souls 3? I promised everyone I would teach Japanese, so I mean, I do wanna know like what you guys prefer. But I think sometimes, I mean, I love playing Dark Souls, but you know. I haven't finished Ni no Kuni yet. Reading Japanese in Dark Souls 3 is... I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah. Hi, Nightwing. But yeah, 怪力男と、王女の涙. So, 王女. So this kanji on its own means king. And this one is woman. So, 王女, queen. Oh, no. Sorry, princess. So, wait, let me type this. I need to... Oh. My stream might lag for 1 second because I need to type it on the screen. 1 second. Japanese. Right. So Joe. Oh, you can't see it. Wait. Oh, sorry, typo. 1 second, 1 second. Okay, so Joe, this is Queen. I will. Ojo. And then there is Oji. ちょっと待って。Oh my gosh, I actually can't see from. I'm using my second monitor. 1 second. I'm going to change the setup because hiragana is way too small. I actually don't know if I'm typing it right or not. 1 second. Let me. Hey, Demon Gaming. Sorry. I don't know how to get. Oh my gosh. 1 second. Technical issues. I can't change the keyboard. Ah. I thought I changed it, you know? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Ah. My PC is lagging. Okay. I think it's working. I need to set up in a better way. Oh yeah. So this one, so I just saw the chat. Can Joe be read as both Joe and Joe? So I guess the more common way would be without the O, but both are correct. And then you pronounce the same, like Joe, like the Joe. I would say it sounds more like Joe. So this OU sound always turns into long O sound anyway. Or wait, what was the keyboard? I think where was it? Oh, I saw. What was the keyboard? Never lucky baby, thank you.
Never
what was the
Lucky
keyboard
Baby
changing?
Just subscribed.
Shortcut? Aris, would you? Howdy. Control space? No, it's not. Alt shift? Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. I'm sorry. Ojo-sama, it's not the same. Ojo-sama sounds like you're born in a rich, like super posh, rich family. You know, like, you know, in the UK, there's like lord and yeah, lady and stuff. I don't know. Ojo-sama, like if there is a girl who's called Ojo-sama, then I would think they always get like limo pickup and they have butlers and stuff. Like alt shift. Okay, alt shift. I might forget it, but yeah. About He-Man. Oh yeah. Sorry, I was gonna type that too. I forgot. So I would say oh my gosh, I can't do keyboards. Control, no, shift alt. Oh, see, I can parry, but I can't type. Yeah, you can add sama at the end of everything. The suffix sama. Honestly, Hime sounds younger than Ojo. Like Ojo sounds like they're considered to be the next queen. Oji-sama. Upper Oji. Yeah, Upper Oji. But anyway, oops. Oh. Ojo no namida. Namida is tears. Oh my gosh, I can't with the keyboard. Keyboard is gonna make me salty too. Okay. Oh no. Sorry. OBS lagging. Hello, loving isekai. But yeah, anyway, this one is about a man with superhuman strength and tears of princess. Yeah, every time I type or I go between the game and the OBS, it lags. I'm sorry. Alright, let's do it. さらわれた王女. Okay, さらわれた. When you see this like 割れる or like 荒れる, 割れた, it's usually passive. So さら, and then if you see like わ specifically, this is う turning into わ. Like う this う. Like う turning into わ. So the dictionary form is さらう. さらう. さらう means to kidnap. To abduct. So さらわれた王女. So princess who was kidnapped. Oh no! So basically about Peach. Mario and Peach. Okay. I'm trying to think what's the best position for the text. Oh well, I'm just gonna keep moving the screen, I guess. Alright. 昔、二の国にある平和な王国がありました。So, 昔, a long time ago, once upon a time. I will zoom in so you can see the first sentence. 二の国, that's the kingdom, right? It's the name of the game. So the second kingdom or the second world. It's like it's really just a whole world. 二の国にある located in 二の国、平和な王国がありました。王国 so 王 means king, right? And then this kanji means country. 王国 kingdom. 平和な this is peaceful. So there was peaceful. Sorry. And ありました. This is the kanji. Sorry. Still recovering from the heat. ありました. Existed or there was. So once upon a time, there was the main verb at the end. There was peaceful kingdom in 二の国. I'm doing great, thank you. Alright. Yeah, I can't show the whole thing. Yeah, I'll just keep moving. Okay. 王様には一人娘の王女がいましたが、とても勇敢で賢く、父親の右腕となって国を治めていました。Okay, so 王様 the king, right? 一人娘 so 娘 this is daughter or young girl. 一人娘一人 you guys know 一人一人二人三人 one person, yeah. In kanji, it's really like one end person. But hitori musume, this is a compound noun. So, yeah, like Aichi wrote. So, the king only has one like child. Right? Only child, basically. Only daughter. So the king doesn't have any other children. You can also say hitorikko. Like if somebody says, "Do you have siblings?" Like 兄弟 兄弟がいますか? You have brothers. You can say 一人っ子です。一人 and then small 2 and 子。一人っ子です。Like I'm an only child. 息子 means son and 娘 means daughter. Yeah. Could it mean that he has a son but only one daughter? If so, if this was like written in a way like you could say 王様には娘が一人いました。If you so usually when you count like a one, so like usually you place the counter was like 一人or 一つ in front of the last verb. If the sentence was like 王様には娘が一人いました then that could mean the king had a daughter. Like it doesn't specify if she was like the only child or not. But 一人娘 this is like one word here. If there was like a comma, maybe 王様には一人、娘の王女がいましたが。Yeah, otherwise this would look like one noun, and that would mean only child or only daughter. So I could skim. I actually didn't read the story completely, so I can skim through to check if he has one or not. But I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Or like if he does, then that would be like a surprise. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's only child. Anyway, so the king had an only child, which was the princess. Yeah, she's the eldest. Yeah. But anyway, so the king only had one offspring, like one child, but she was とても勇敢で賢く、勇敢な、this means brave. This is a na adjective, yeah. Na adjective, if you place na into de, you can use it like and. So you can, because these 勇敢な and 賢い, they are both adjectives. So you can't do like 勇敢なと賢い, for example. Like we had, so I didn't explain this to particle, but you see this to particle, like almost this the only hiragana you see in the title basically are the particles. And particles in Japanese just have like the grammatical functions, right? Sorry, the rambling wolf, hi. Bravely run off. Not sure where you're reading. Yeah. 勇敢で賢く。Yeah, so this like without the te, it's sorry, I'm still recovering. Yeah, I'm sorry, I stutter a lot. 賢くて without the te, it sounds more formal and it's more suitable for writing. Anyway, sorry, I wanted to explain this top article. So this is a noun. 怪力男, a man with superhuman strength. And then 王女 no namida. Well, this is 王女 is queen. Sorry, princess. Yeah, so this to connects two nouns. So noun and noun. So apple and lemon. Ringo, apple. Ringo to lemon. Apples and lemon. But connecting two adjectives or adjective and something else, you need to change the last letter of the adjective. So if it's an adjective, there are two types of adjectives, right? E adjective and na adjective. The na adjective, the last na turns into de. You can de, so brave and とても very. So the princess is very brave and 賢い. So for e adjective, you change e into ku in this case, or kute. Like wait, sorry, who wrote that? Dango. Sorry, Dangjo's. Am I pronouncing your name not right? Or Dangyo's? I kept reading Dango, but I realized it's not Dango. Kute if it's not the last in the listing. Yeah. But you'd also see like almost te form, so like without a te in writing and in this story a lot. 美味しそうな団子. I see what the stomach was. I love dango so much, okay? Jas? Yas or jas? Dangyas? Anyway, I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm probably like I usually like omit the part of the name of the people. Like Josh. So Josh. Dangja. Oh, like dang it with Josh. Anyway, sorry. ADHD brain. 勇敢で賢く brave and 賢い. Do you guys know 賢い? The Harry Potter title in the first book. Wait, Harry Potter. The first book is the Philosopher's Stone, right? Harry Potter and or was it the room? Wait, I can't remember anymore. Wait, Philosopher's Stone. Oh shoot, the game. Sorry. OBS my lag. 1 second. Oh my gosh. Okay, I realized I can't type on the screen without partially closing the game. Was it Sorcerer's Stone? Wait, was it not Philosopher's Stone? It doesn't matter, but like, oh, sorry. It's just, for me personally, it's gonna bug me if I don't remember. Oh, no. Tears yen. Anyway, the reason why I talked about Harry Potter, it's not completely unrelated. 1 second. Like every time I sound frustrated, it's because of the keyboard. So Don't mind me. Ah. I'm sorry. Sorcerer's Stone in the US. Oh, it's different. Oh, it's like Jutropolis and Zootopia. Oh, no shit. Ah. Because in Japanese, the title is Harry Potter と賢者の石. Kenja, and if you love anime, in Full Metal Alchemist. Wait. It is Kenja no Ishi, right? Well, my memory is suddenly going wild. Wait, I need to double check if I'm not making up stuff about Full Metal Alchemist. Wait, Hagaren. We call Full Metal Alchemist Hagaren. If you haven't watched it, you should. Great anime. Oh yeah, it is Kenja no Ishi. I was right. Okay. I'm glad. So I actually can't remember what the Philosopher's Stone was in Harry Potter, honestly. But in Fullmetal Alchemist, it plays a big part. It's like it without spoiling too much, it gives you a lot of power. So yeah. Kenja, this is like the wise man or philosopher. US had the lame title because publisher thought that the title is too clever for the Really? But sorcerer is it's not like it's a dumb word. Anyway, sorry for getting super distracted, but kashikoi, this is yeah, wise, clever. So the princess, the only princess, was very brave and wise or clever. And this is the interesting one. 父親の右腕となって、国を治めていました。So 父親, this is father, right? 右腕? I wonder if you guys can guess. It's very similar to English, but a little different. 右腕. So 右腕 literally means right hand. Oh, sorry, right arm. Oh, I spoiled it. Anyway, right arm. So this literally means right arm, but in English you'd say right hand man, for example. Right? I spoiled it anyway, so I accidentally said the answer. So yeah, we say right arm person. So you know, like the boss has really capable assistant, and they could be called migiude, right? Wingman? Isn't wingman mostly for like dating? Like migiude, I would say it's more like right hand man, like very capable, trustworthy person. I don't know. I mean, like, cool daughter for being wing woman for her dad. If this meant wingman, the whole story is gonna be wild. It's like the king had an only daughter, which was the princess. She was very brave and clever, and on top of that was her father's wing woman. No, like right hand. Right hand man also gonna be wingman. But okay, like, am I correct to think that wingman usually really is the, like, for dating, right? Like, it's like to help your friend get somebody's number. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Aichi, have you have you been using the word wingman wrong? Like, I'm now just imagining Aichi casually being like, "Hey, I'll be your wingman," and doing nothing. I mean, even if you don't date, that's what you see in TV shows, no? You saw wingman just like sidekick. Also, like, Robin Hood would be the wingman for... Wait, Robin Hood and... Wait, who was it? Robin Hood was the sidekick for who? Little John? Wait, is Robin... Wait, am I... Wait, Robin was Robin. Wait. Not Robin Hood. Wait, I am... Batman and Robin. Really? Yeah, Robin Hood is actually a thing, no? Yeah, Robin Hood steals from the rich. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, okay, I'm not mixing it up, right? Robin Hood. Doesn't Robin Hood have a sidekick? Or was Robin Hood the sidekick? Hello, Fango. Robin Hood was alone? Oh. Okay, then Batman and Robin. Okay, okay. Batman and Robin. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyway, no. Migude doesn't mean wingman. It's more like right arm. No. Okay, literally right arm, but it's the right hand. Like, very reliable assistant or apprentice. Anyway, 国を治めていました。Oh, Appa, look at Appa. Appa is showing the belly. You can't really see it. Which Robin are we talking about? I don't know anymore. You know, imagine some like a child is like, Misa, please read me a story, or like, please tell me some story, and I don't have a book with me, so I have to come up with the story, or like I have to remember the story, and I'm just gonna mix all the names. So the Cinderella had Robin Hood as the her seamstress. わからなくなる. You can call the wingman too. Wait, really? Let's do. Wait, I'm gonna. Definition of wingman. A friend who supports you. A pilot whose plane is flying behind. Yeah, a friend who supports you, especially a man who supports another man when trying to meet or talk to possible partners. Yeah. Robin, oh my gosh, Robin, hey, thank you so much for the sub. You're the Robin Hood. I don't know. You're the real Robin here. Alright, Mimic. Yeah, but it's not right hand, man. Anyway, I am so sorry. 国を治めていました. So 国, the kingdom or country. 治める, rule. So the princess was helping her father, the king. Where is the left-hand man? Maybe we'll see. Yeah, 国を治める is to rule the kingdom. On the left side? Yeah, probably. Although the king only has one daughter, so maybe that's why. You know, yeah. If only he had another child, they could have been left-hand man. Anyway, I'm gonna read these two sentences again, because it's been a while since... Because I got super distracted. 昔、二の国にある平和な王国がありました。王様には一人娘の王女がいましたが、とても勇敢で賢く、父親の右腕となって国を治めていました。So, once upon a time, there was peaceful kingdom in 二の国. And the king had an only child, which was the princess. But she was very brave and clever and was and they were ruling the kingdom with her assistance. Like, with the daughter being her father's right hand. Ojo. Yeah. Alright, moving on. 王国の外れには So, 外れ This one means outskirts in this sentence. 外れ can mean incorrect as well. Like if you are doing quiz, for example. But in this specific context, it means outskirts. So like the edge of like the place or the outskirts of the kingdom. 人の寄りつかない険しい岩山があり、人, this is the person, right? How many hours? Honestly, this story is gonna be very long. So, even if I don't get distracted, it would take a while. But yeah, 人の寄りつかない、寄りつかない means it like people don't really go there. People are not attracted to go to that place. So hi Yori. Yeah, Yori. For yoru means to get close. Yeah, like you suspected. Like if you say yorisou, for example, then it's like to like sit next to the person, and usually like the skin is touching, making contact. But yoritsuku, I would say it's mostly used in negation. Yoritsukanai, like doesn't attract or doesn't come nearby, so the people don't go near there. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, can't fly unless you are like next to me. You're right beside me. こんばんは、virtual. Yeah, okay. 険しい岩山があり。険しい, like in this context means steep, like very difficult, like difficult terrain. Iwa can mean boulder or rock, and then this means mountain, yama. So like rocky mountains. Yeah, so in the outskirts of the kingdom, there were steep mountains. Nobody would dare to go close to. その洞窟に魔女が住んでいました。I don't like how they cut off the thing, but yeah. So 洞窟, this one means cave. So in that cave, like there is a cave in the mountains, somewhere in the mountains, and majo. Do you guys know this one? Maybe you can guess. Because we've been using the word maho a lot. Witch, yeah. Yeah. So in the cave, a witch lived. Majo wa. Maybe I should remove the Japanese text 1 second. Right.
Sandwich.
Oh no, I thought the stream died. Oh my gosh. Okay, the game. Yeah, this going between the screens really lags. I'm sorry. Alright. その洞窟に魔女が住んでいました。So, a witch lived in the cave. 魔女はこの国を支配しようと狙っていたのですが、いつも王女に気づかれ阻まれてきました。いや、魔法少女。Yeah. Okay, so we had 国を治めていました。Right? So the princess was ruling the kingdom. 治める。Right? And then this one, instead of ruling, the witch was 支配しようとしていた。支配する。Does anybody know this one? This is kind of an advanced word. Can you just imagine like witch? It's kind of difficult to guess from the like kanji meaning maybe. Yeah, control. Take over. Oh yeah, curse, that's a good guess. Curse, like, as a noun we say noroi. Noroi. Maybe there's gonna be the word, I don't know. But usually when we read something about witch, there's like noroi. I wonder if we can. Maybe we'll see later. I can't see. Yeah. 支配する to control, to take over. To rule. Yeah, so this was also to rule, right? But the difference is like 国を治める. That sounds like they're governing the kingdom like with laws and like proper procedures at least. Was 支配する. This sounds like they're trying to control something without their consent or like without any formal procedures. Like there's no law, they're just trying to take over and then use it for their own good. And then this しようとする means to attempt to. But yeah, instead of する there's this 狙っていた。狙う that means to target or to aim. When you can use 狙う to mean to target, like even in FPS games. Like focus specific hero or狙う. But the witch was like aiming to, like in English it's the same. You can say to aim at something or to aim to, as in like that's your goal. It has dog and eye. What? Oh, the kanji? The kanji, the right, it's not exactly eye. Wait. But yeah, te ita. So the witch was trying to control or the kingdom. But いつも always 王女に気づかれ This is one word, okay? 気づかれ気づく is to notice, to realize. The princess always noticed her attempts, basically. 阻まれてきました。阻む This is to prevent. 阻まれる This is in the passive form. To be prevented. And then plus て来るてきました。Shows up until now. That's how it's been. It's a little bit advanced, but it shows the progress or how it's been for a certain period of time. So the witch was trying to take over the kingdom, and that was her goal, basically. That was her aim. But the princess always noticed the attempt and prevented her attempt.魔女には手下が一人いました。Okay, so we had 右腕 which literally meant right arm, but also can mean right hand, like right hand man, right? I don't think it rhymes necessarily. Sorry, where was it? And then here, 手下 underling or like somebody who works for somebody. They're usually underlings. Not Jojo. Oh, you're thinking about Heta? Okay. So if you flip this kanji, you can really like Heta, and that means not good at something. Like Nihongo Heta, like my Japanese is bad. But hand and then under. Like grunt or underlings or the workers. Hitori imashita. So the witch had her own assistant, right? Like the king had his princess. The witch had her own underling, like worked for her. 体の上半分がクマで下半分が人間の形をしたクマ男です。Okay, so it's describing what he was like. Basically, it's a bear man. クマ男。クマ、bear, 男、man, right? So the witch's underling was a bear man. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Mistake. Wait. I'm sorry. I clicked by accident. Sorry. 体 body 上 like top or upper upper half 半分 this is half 半分上半分 upper half or top half クマ So bear. So top half is top half of the body is made of bear, looks like bear, and 下半分 bottom half 人間 human 人間の形をした熊男です。そう、形をした形をする形をしている and to be in shape of one bear pig. Yeah, so half bear, half human. Yeah. Werebear. Werebear. Yeah, I think so, Gio. It's like werewolf, but werebear. This is... Wait. Oh, this is spoiler. I don't even know who that is. Okay. この熊男はものすごい怪力の持ち主ですが、頭の回転が速くありません。So, this is the same word that we saw in the title. 怪力男. A man with superhuman strength. So, 怪力の持ち主. 持ち主 means owner. The owner who possesses, literally. Sorry. 持つ means to hold or to possess. Like 持っている. Yeah. So the bearman. Bearware? I don't know what sounds cooler. Bearware. Bearman. The bearman, I guess. The bearman. The Spider-Man, the bearman. The bearman, ものすごい. So すごく means very. ものすごい. This is like extremely, incredibly. So the bearman possesses like incredible superhuman strength. But 頭の回転が速くありません。So 回転 means spinning, right? The sushi on conveyor belt, for example, we call it 回転寿司 because it goes around. So 回転, this is the spinning or going around. And then 速くありません. So 速くない not fast. Not quick. And 頭 means head. Right. So imagine, you know, for if you use MacBook, you probably have seen the icon spinning when it's loading. Imagine it being super laggy, but inside your head. So literally the spinning speed inside the head, not good. Basically dumb. The very, 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 very strong, but very dumb. Of course. Thank you so much for staying. またね. A 360. Yeah. Okay. そのため魔女に命じられたことは何でも言われた通りにやるのです。そのため、ために would mean in order to, but そのため means because of that, due to those reasons. It's a figure of speech. いや、頭の回転が、so 頭の回転が遅い。You can also use the adjective 遅い slow. Or 早くない in negation. Like not quick. So not quick-witted. Basically dumb-witted. Very dull-witted. Dull-witted? Very, 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 very slow thinking. Anyway, そのため, so due to being dumb, basically. Due to that reason, they didn't say due to his stupidity. 命じられたこと。命じる. This kanji, on its own could have the reading 命. The gears don't spin fast. Yeah, 命 would mean life. But 命じる would mean to order, to give like an order, command. 命じられた, so this again is in the passive form, like was ordered by the witch. And then こと here is like things. So due to him being stupid, things or like what things ordered by the witch 何でも言われた通りにやるのです。This is again in the passive form. 言う to say. Again, う turns into は。言う、言われる to be told. 言われた was told. 通りに this 通りに can mean like according to or as like as the witch tells him, as he was told to, like following the way of something. So, and then やる basically like する. And then this no です this no is called explanatory particle, like just explaining the situation. So they're trying to explain why he does what he does. And so the bearman does whatever. 何でも is like anything, whatever and anything. The bearman does whatever the witch tells him to do. Yeah, as long as the witch orders him to. So そのため魔女に命じられたことは何でも言われた通りにやるのです。命じられたこと this is technically the object of the verb やる. So what does he do? He does what the witch orders, and then including anything. Like anything that the witch orders him to do. He follows. So 通りに is like follows according to. So following what she says. I don't know. Or like sometimes I feel like you ask me a question knowing the answer. Yeah, like やる can mean a few things, including something more sexual. But yeah. Alright. The next bit. ある日のこと one day. 熊男が洞窟で魔女に 言いつけられた約束を煎じていると、魔女が王女を連れて帰ってきました。Yeah. Okay, one day, the bear man was... Sorry. So, 約束 first. 約束 This kanji, do you guys know this kanji? Like, 薬? Need to open the mod true. Yeah, medicine. Cool. Fun leaves. Oh, I thought you were joking, but... Oh, yeah. Fun leaves sounds... it's... Yeah, it is fun leaves. True, this represent grass and this is fun. It's medicine. Leaves that make you high. I guess in a way. Like, so, 楽しい means fun, but 楽な with the same kanji, 楽 can mean to feel at ease or to feel more relaxed, like to feel better. So, 楽に、する, for example, means to get comfortable. Comfortable. But yeah. And then this is grass, right? So, like, just imagine witch making potion. They add a bunch of leaves and like plants, right? Yeah. 薬草煎じる。Sorry. This is like making the potion. And then, 言いつけられた。言う to say. 言いつける is... 言いつける can mean a few things. So, 言いつける here, 言いつけられた means to be ordered around. Yahoo, like... Yeah. And then this is again in the passive form, られる. So in Japanese, you'd see verbs in passive forms a lot more than in English. So 熊男 is the subject of this sentence. Well, not sentence, because it changes to majo, but the clause. So the first clause is about what the bearman does. And 魔女に言いつけられた. This is just describing the portion bit. And because we are talking about the bearman, we want to stick to the bearman's perspective. So we would use the passive form. The audio is bad again. I'm not sure what it sounds like. One second. Oh yeah, I can hear. It's bad, huh? I'm not sure what to do. Do you want me to just turn off the audio from the game? Sounds like you farting. I can just mute the game sound if you want. Or I can try to... One second. Maybe this will help. Did it fix? We don't need the game audio while learning a story. Reading a story. Yeah, true. Okay. Normal now.
J-Plalin just redeemed do a dab.
A dub. Maybe later when there's actually a point, because I don't want to do audio messed up dub. It's not bad, but it's still bad. Okay, I will just turn off the music. Logram. All right. You can't hear the game sound now, right? All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I also muted myself. I'm sorry. Okay, I will read it again. ある日のこと、熊男が洞窟で魔女に言いつけられた薬草を煎じていると、魔女が王女を連れて帰ってきました。Okay, so one day, this koto is here. Basically, literally, this is like talking about a day, talking about things that happened in this specific day. Kuma otoko ga, the bear man in the cave, 洞窟で魔女に言いつけられた薬草を煎じていると、when the bear man was making the potion, literally the medical herbs, as the witch told him to. 魔女が王女を連れて帰ってきました。So now the subject changes. So now the action is taken by the witch. The witch came back, returned with the princess. So 連れてくる means to bring. 連れて帰ってきました in normal context could mean like they brought somebody back with them. So like it could mean, let's say you share flat with somebody, like with your friend, and your friend brings somebody home. Could be a date, could be a friend. 連れて帰ってくる can be used. So it's not, this on its own doesn't mean kidnapping. So without the context, this sounds quite innocent. Like the witch brought back home the princess. Like the witch came home with the princess. This doesn't sound anything sus going on. But here in the next one, you will find out that it is in fact bad. いつも計画の邪魔をする王女をさらうことについに成功したのです。なんと this means to your surprise. Like you might not believe this, but surprisingly, guess what? いつも計画の邪魔をする。No, なんと this shows the surprise. Yeah, いつも always 計画 this is plans or schemes. 邪魔をする this is to interrupt or to disturb or to be in the way of something. To bother. 王女 so the princess who gets in the way of the witch's plans always. So this whole thing is modifying Ojo, the princess. But what the witch is doing is sarau. This is to kidnap, remember? So the title said, well, subtitle, さらわれた王女, the princess who was kidnapped, right? That was in the passive form. This is in the dictionary form, さらう. So, さらうことに成功したのです。ついに means at last, finally. But yeah, 成功する is to succeed. So the witch succeeded at last. The witch succeeded to kidnap the princess who gets in the way of her plans all the time. 熊男は王女を見て2度もびっくりしました。So the bear man saw the princess and was surprised, was shocked twice. 2度も So you can say 1回、2回 or 1度、2度。1回、2回 can be used informally or formally, but mostly informally. 一度、二度 this do counter is used preferably in writing, like formal, not writing, but formal speech. And then there's this mo particle, right? If you add the mo particle after a counter, 二度も it expresses that this amount is a lot. So twice is a lot. Like, not just once, but twice. So if you say, for example, there was the word hitori, no? Where was it? Oh yeah. Like here, there's this counter. 魔女には手下が一人いました。The witch had one assistant or underling, like working for her. 一人 can't be like many, but let's say the witch had like 100 people working for her. Howdy from somewhere in continental North America. Howdy. Nagushka. 100 and 100人. Right, that's a lot. So then you'd say 手下が100人もいました. So let's say you're okay, let's talk about okay, a movie, for example, watching a movie. And watching the same movie twice. That's okay. But let's say, like, I have a friend who watches the same film like 10 times, right? That's a lot, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not saying that's like bad, but like that's a lot, right? Objectively. It doesn't give the negative connotation, but it is a lot. You just want to say that that's a lot. And you can say 同じ映画を10回も見る. So if you say 同じ映画を10回見る without the mo particle, 10回見る, then that means you watch the same film 10 times. There's no nuance in that sentence. This is purely a factual statement, right? But if you say 同じ映画を10回も見る, then this mo as the nuance that the speaker thinks that is a lot of times. Doesn't mean it's bad necessarily, but it's a lot. So, like there's a song, like Japanese kids sing this song like 友達100人できるかな? There's a song about a kid wondering if they can make 100 friends at a new school. And that's a lot, you know, but like having 100 friends, like good for the kid, but that's a lot, right? I mean, like at school, at a new school. Like you can say 友達が100人もいる. Again, you're not saying that it's bad that that person has 100 friends, but you're just like surprised at the number. Yeah, like extra emphasis on the word again. I mean, but like in English, if you say again, that could sound a bit negative maybe, but basically the plot of Komi-san can't communicate. Oh yeah, I watched a little bit of the anime. That was pretty good. I didn't finish it, but I thought the Japanese in that anime was pretty natural. but it's been a long time, so maybe no, I can't remember. But I thought it was good. Where was we? Where were we? All right, so here. 熊男は王女を見て2度もびっくりしました。So the bear man saw the queen, sorry, the princess. Sorry, I just keep saying queen, but I meant princess. The bear man saw the princess, and he was surprised not just once, but twice. 一度目は the first time 王女が世にも美しかったから。So the first time he was surprised, because the princess looked so beautiful. 世にも this is like out of the world level, like yeah, like incredibly beautiful. So yeah, the first time was because the princess looked incredibly beautiful. Yeah, the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. And then 二度目は the second time he was surprised was because 王女の手足 Oh my gosh! Here's the word! Wait. Who was it? Who was it? Like, we were talking about the word curse earlier. And I was trying to find it. And here it is. So this is the word for curse, guys. So, 王女の手足が魔女の呪いで木に変えられていたからです。So, から is because, like からです。It's because. So the second time he was surprised. It was because the princess's 手 hand 足 feet. So her hands and feet 魔女の呪い the witch's curse. So from the witch's curse, the princess's hands and feet were turned into wood. Look, so this is the picture of the princess. So yeah, her hands, just limbs, her limbs. So this was the curse. Yeah, 変える, and then 変える is to change or to turn something into something. 変えられる, again, this is in the passive form. So her hands and feet, limbs were turned into wood. Sorry. Kiniнаru. Yeah, so her limbs were turned into wood from the witch's curse. Okay, we read this bit. And then there's this bit. I need to take a quick break. So I'm going to leave this. Let's see. I can't like this. I can leave like this, so you can see the whole thing, but it's probably too small. Either do you want me to zoom like this? Maybe you wanna see. Is this good? So you can see one of the later sentences. Because I can't get rid of this thing. Oh! Oh no. I don't know. Is this okay? Can't really, like, do better. Alright, so you can keep reading while I take a break. Be right back. Hello. I am back. You still don't know the plot. I'm sorry, because I'm taking it slow. Do you want me to, like, go much faster? Like, this is, one... So, look. Oh, wait. They're, like, several pages long. Okay, so we only covered the first page. We have like 5 more pages. So 予定, it's a good question. 予定 is the plans you'd put in your schedule, for example. Like agenda. And 計画 can mean a scheme or plans, as in it focuses more on the content, like what like what you gonna do specifically. So first step, second step, third step, that's the plans. And 予定 is more like schedule. Can we focus on advanced grammar and vocab? I'm trying to do everything, so that covers in this text. Which one do you mean by advanced grammar and vocab? Does the concept rhyme exist in Japanese? Yeah, there are Japanese rappers. I think somehow I cut my knee. Don't remember falling. It feels like I fell. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You want to vote. So what I can do is I can read much faster and then translate quickly without going over each word first, and then later I can come back and then teach you specific words. Oh, you too, Nagoshka. Yeah, I also, like, my hands are super dry. We can do a vote. I can make a poll. Okay, 1 second. Hey, yappa. Okay, so the options can be slow, explain each word, or fast. Okay, I'll do a vote. Oh. Okay, there's a poll. You can, if you look at the poll at the top of the chat, you can vote. I mean, you don't have to, but. It's for a minute. I mean, I'm gonna do both in the end. Like, usually I go over every single sentence slowly and then read everything at the end. So, like, both can happen, but it's like, how impatient are you feeling right now, I guess? Oh. It's very close. So, I'm sorry. Same as I am doing. Is that okay? Sounds good. Okay. What I can do is I can read the whole thing. Not whole thing, but once we get to the end of this bit, so like a few more sentences, just this bit, I'm gonna read the whole thing again, just like without pausing. Sounds good? All right. So basically, before the break, we read the sentence where the bear man was shocked at the sight of the princess's limbs turning into wood from the witch's curse. And then this sentence. 魔女は熊男に命じました。The witch gave the bear man an order, like commanded. この王女の面倒面倒をちゃんと見るんだよ。お腹が空いて泣かれると困るからね。sorry. お腹が空いて泣かれると困るからね。It's kind of hard to keep scrolling. But... Okay, so the witch is saying, the witch is commanding, この王女の面倒 Okay, so remember, 面倒を見る。面倒を見る is to look after, to take care. ちゃんと means properly in like, yeah, in a proper manner. Like, wait, my water. Okay, so look after the princess with and then like with proper care. Do it right? What do you mean? Oh yeah, like ちゃんと? Yeah, ちゃんと is like doing it right. So make sure you look after the princess. Yeah, 世話をする. Yeah, good question. 面倒を見る. So was it somewhere here? Did we see the word めんどくさい like Oleg wrote? mendo. Maybe we didn't. But mendokusai like means like pain in the neck. Like can't be bothered. It's like a lot of hustle to do something. So mendo usually is like has negative connotation. Like it's not easy. 花より団子 maybe there was a typo. I think you wrote it wrong. Do you mean 調子こいてんじゃねえ Don't get cocky? うざいは同じ not quite. うざい is like annoying. And it's really mean. Are you asking if うざい means the same as めんどくさい めんどくさい is like you can't be bothered to do a task, for example. 調子 on its own means like how one is doing. 調子どう means like how you doing, like how you feeling, how have you been. 調子こく like 調子こいてんじゃねえ It means don't get carried away. But yeah, 調子 sorry. Mendo is bothersome, like three-eyed error word. So 世話をする is more neutral, like you take care of your dog, for example. 面倒を見る it's not necessarily negative, but it sounds like it is a lot of work. Sorry. お腹が空いて泣かれると困るからね。困る This is like to be in trouble, like to trouble somebody, like to put me in trouble, to give me a headache, basically. So it would give me a headache. It would like annoy me, basically, if she cries from being hungry. Yeah. So the witch is like the witch is commanding the bearman. Make sure to look after the princess because it would annoy me if she starts crying because she's hungry. 調子に乗る yeah. Here, 泣く is to cry, and 泣かれる this again is in the passive form. And you might be like, why passive form when 泣く to cry? Like, does that mean to be cried? It's because in Japanese, the passive form can also express the annoyance of the speaker. So this 泣く this is the action of the princess crying, but the speaker is the witch, right? The witch is saying it would annoy me. And then what would annoy? Well, somebody else's action. In this case, princess crying. Yeah, so 泣く to cry, 泣かれる. So if you want to say, oh my gosh, she's crying again, or like, oh my gosh, he's crying again, and then you want to express your like annoyance, then you can say, また泣かれた. Like, So you use the passive form. So また泣いた, the past tense of 泣く, the normal past tense would be 泣いた, the te form of 泣く turning into 泣いて, and then 泣いて into 泣いた, that's cried, right? But if you say 泣いた, that's just again fact, like that person cried. And if you say 泣かれた? It's like, oh my gosh, they cried, and it's like not fun for me. How do you distinct between being forced and passive? So being forced, you'd use the combination of the passive and so causative. Do you want me to write? So well, I have a lesson on this one. It is a big topic. Yeah, for example, 食べる to eat. 食べられる that's in the passive form. られる。食べさせるさせる is causative, like forcing somebody. If you say させられる, you heard that ni and o may help you. Yeah, if yes, but I think you're a bit so it's not the difference between the causative, like forced, and the passive. So let's maybe you're asking the difference between the passive and the feeling of like negative feeling, or like feeling of annoyance or upset. Yeah, when you oh right, yeah. Sorry. Then you're right, the particles can help. Was it Blue Sweet who asked this? But yeah. No, it was a long time ago. No, never mind. Let's see. I can find the passive form. Where is Sarawareta? Ah. Sorry. Sorry, my friend might need my help tonight. Like being stranded, so I need to keep my phone on. 食べさせた? Well, with the causative, you just use 手あげる. That's how you change the difference. All day vibes, hi! いや、お腹が空いて泣かれると困るからね。 熊男はすぐに戸棚から干し果物を取ってきました。The bear man brought over the dried fruits from shelf like very quickly. すぐに。Yeah, it is not emergency, but it's my best friend, so. I might need to host my friend. Anyway. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, すぐに、immediately after. 王女の手は木なので口に入れてやろうとしましたが、王女は首を振り、魔女に目を向けました。Because, like, since the princess's hands, wood, like made of wood now. 口に入れてやろうとしました。口 mouth 入れる to put in to enter to insert 手やろう手 this is like 手あげる手やるso if you say 手あげる that means to do something nice for somebody's sake but 手やるis like to do something for somebody else, but it's almost like you know that you're better than that person. Like you're treating an animal or you're like doing something for somebody below you socially, like status wise. But yeah. And then this is volitional form, like let's do something. This とする is to try, to attempt to do something. So because the princess's hands turned to wood, the bear man tried to put the food, like the fruits, into her mouth, but 王女は首を振り、首 neck. 振る is to shake. 首を振る is to shake one's head. To like say no. Like おはよう、クロコダイル。魔女に目を向けました。So the princess basically turned her head away, right? Like it's like don't feed me. But so instead she focused, like she faced the witch. 向く is to face. But she's talking about her eyes. Her eyes turn to, like her eyes are now focusing on the witch. Thank you so much. I'm glad that they are helpful. And then the princess is asking, 私をどうする気です? What are you planning on doing to me? Like what will you do? Like what were you scheming with me? Oh, my eyes are itchy. Ki, this is like intention or will. So like, what do you intend on doing with me? And then the witch says, お前を人質にして王に言うのさ。王国をよこせとね。So 人質, this is hostage. お前, this is the rude way to say you. So the witch says, I am planning on taking you. Well, it already has. But yeah, I'm going to use you as hostage and going to tell this to the king. 王国をよこせ. よこせ is a rude, arrogant way to say hand it over to me. Give it. Like ちょうだい. ください is the polite way to say give me. And ちょうだい is friendly, casual way to say give me. And then よこせ is like hand it over to me. Just very rude. And then the princess says, 無駄なことです. No use. Like it'll be a fruitless attempt. 無駄な。父上にはいつも申し上げているのです。父上, this is a very formal and polite way to address your father. Like, I don't think anybody does that, like in modern days. Like maybe in like historical drama. I feel like, I don't know. Again, maybe if you are in, okay, like we have emperors and stuff, right, in Japan. And they have quite a different life. Maybe they would call them chichue, but yeah, like none of my friends or like anybody I know would use chichue. Yeah, I always tell this, like mention this to my father. It's like, Papa. Yeah, 何を言われようと魔女の言葉を信用してはいけないと。So it's no use. I always tell this to my father, that no matter what the witch says, you must not trust a single word from her mouth. In Vinland Saga, yeah. 信用する, this is to trust. 言葉, words. Again, this is in the passive. 何を言われようと. Like, this can also have the more particle sometimes. 言われようとも. Like, no matter what you are told, literally. たとえ even if that means たとえ私の命が引き換えだと脅されても even if you are threatened, like she's just quoting what she says to her father, right? But yeah, even if that means my life is on the line or it's in return of my life. Hikikae, this is like in exchange or in return. Usually you'd see hikikae-ken, for example. That means a ticket to exchange a product or yeah. It's not the same as 例えば。Yeah, 命 that's the life. Right, this is the kanji that was used about 命じる here. Remember? 魔女は熊男に命じました。The witch commanded or the witch ordered the bearman. Yeah. And then the witch says, うるさい. Shut up. Enough. Hey, Sango. Eric, you can if it's related to the sentence. 怒った顔で叫んだ魔女が杖をさっと振ると、王女はもう何も言わなくなりました。Okay, so the witch screamed, 叫ぶ、叫んだ。怒った顔で with her looking angry. 杖をさっと振ると、杖 the wand, the staff. Sa, that's like the onomatopoeia, like whoosh, swish. 振る yeah, like swings or whips. 王女はもう何も言わなくなりました。The princess stopped saying anything. So basically the witch put a curse. Eric, thank you so much. I will explain it in a sec. Sorry. I'll just finish this bit, yeah. Thank you so much for the cheers. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. 声を奪われてしまったのです。Her voice was stolen, taken away. JMPF, okay, good luck with your work. So this is like Little Mermaid plot. Kind of. Well, not really. Because at least in Little Mermaid, Ariel got legs. Here it's just like really rude. She was just like calmly telling her, it's no use. And then the witch was like, you just shut up. And then, nope. All right, the question, what's the difference between 言われようとも and 何を言われても? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I almost closed the stream. Oh my gosh. One second. The OBS. ちょっと待って。まず、I'm so sorry. Come on, PC. Okay. I'm sorry. So, 用途、like I said, the volitional form plus する from earlier sentence. Where was it? ought to すると Oh yeah, like here there was like 魔女はこの国を支配しようと狙っていた。The witch was trying, like what was attempting to control, like take over the kingdom. Right? So this is like trying. And here 何を言われようと like so you I said just say, but this is more like trying to persuade. So even if like no matter how good the witch tries to persuade you, do not listen. So technically you can say 何を言われても like in the end it would be the same thing, like no matter what you're told, no matter what she says. But here, no 何を言われようと sounds like no matter what she tries to tell you, like, you know, it sounds like there's more like persistence, like the witch would keep saying whatever you want to hear. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for the cheers. I really appreciate it. All right. So like I promised, I shall read the whole thing. If you guys want, I can read the whole thing without translating first, and then I can also like read Japanese and then translate and then read like Japanese, English, afterwards. Or you think that's not necessary, I can just read the Japanese sentence without translation, because we already did. Whatever you prefer. And then we will move on to like the second part. Without. Okay. You wanna hear the translation for the paragraph? Okay, I will just do both. So read without English, and then later I can do translation too. Alright. 第4話、怪力男と王女の涙。さらわれた王女。昔、二の国にある平和な王国がありました。王様には一人娘の王女がいましたが、とても勇敢で賢く、父親の右上となって国を治めていました。王国の外れには人の寄りつかない険しい岩山があり、その洞窟に魔女が住んでいました。魔女はこの国を支配しようと狙っていたのですが、いつも王女に気づかれ、阻まれてきました。王女には手下が一人いました。体の上半分が熊で、下半分が人間の形をした熊男です。この熊男はものすごい怪力の持ち主ですが、頭の回転が速くありません。そのため、魔女に命じられたことは、何でも言われた通りにやるのです。ある日のこと、熊男が洞窟で魔女に言いつけられた約束を煎じていると、魔女が王女を連れて帰ってきました。なんと、いつも計画の邪魔をする王女をさらうことについに成功したのです。熊男は王女を見て2度もびっくりしました。1度目は王女が世にも美しかったから。2度目は王女の手足が魔女の呪いで 木に変えられていたからです。魔女は熊男に命じました。この王女の面倒。おちゃんと見るんだよ。この王女の面倒をちゃんと見るんだよ。お腹が空いて泣かれると困るからね。熊男はすぐに戸棚から干し果物を取ってきました。王女の手は木なので口に入れてやろうとしましたが、王女は首を振り、魔女に目を向けました。私をどうする気です？お前を人質にして王に言うのさ。王国をよこせとね。無駄なことです。父上にはいつも申し上げているのです。何を言われようと魔女の言葉を信用してはいけないと。たとえ私の命が引き換えだと脅されても。うるさい。怒った顔で叫んだ魔女が杖をさっと振ると、王女はもう何も言わなくなりました。声を奪われてしまったのです。Voice acting is great. There was like an awkward pause between the pages, but all right, now I can. Do you want me to read the sentence and then translate, or read the whole paragraph, then translate the whole paragraph? Does that make sense? So either Japanese, English, Japanese, English, or Japanese, 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 English, 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 Japanese, 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 English, English, English. Banga, banga, banga. Line by line. Yeah. Line by line, yep. Second one, I don't remember which was the second one. Number one. Number two, wait, I can't remember. Line by line. Maybe line by line. Let's do line by line to help everyone. Was it difficult to learn? Learn Japanese? Like, yeah, most Japanese people can't teach Japanese. What Tanimurachi? Number two. Blue Sweet, can you ask me in the like after this? Sorry. But yeah, the short answer is yes, actually. The second option, so Japanese, 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 English, English, English. Is that okay, everyone? I mean, I did Japanese, English, Japanese, English earlier. So I guess by paragraph is okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna do the title first. 第4話 Chapter 4怪力男と王女の涙 Superhuman Strength Man and Tears of the Princess さらわれた王女 The princess who was kidnapped. Okay. 昔、二の国にある平和な王国がありました。王様には一人娘の王女がいましたが、とても勇敢で賢く、父親の右腕となって、I'm sorry. I'm gonna restart from the beginning. 2 is a great number. 昔、二の国にある平和な王国がありました。王様には一人娘の王女がいましたが、とても勇敢で賢く、父親の右腕となって国を治めていました。王国の外れには人の寄りつかない険しい岩山があり、その洞窟に王女が住んでいました。Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I said 王女、魔女。Okay, focus. This is me like failing in Dark Souls 3. 王国の外れには人の寄りつかない険しい岩山があり、その洞窟に魔女が住んでいました。魔女はこの国を支配しようと狙っていたのですが、いつも王女に気づかれ阻まれてきました。魔女には手下が一人いました。体の上半分が熊で、下半分が人間の形をした熊男です。この熊男はものすごい怪力の持ち主ですが、頭の回転が速くありません。そのため魔女に命じられたことは何でも言われた通りにやるのです。Once upon a time, there was a peaceful kingdom in Ninokuni. The king had an only daughter, which was the princess, and she was very brave and clever, and they ruled the kingdom together, with her being her father's right hand. In the outskirts of the kingdom, there were steep mountains where nobody would dare to go near. And there was a cave where a witch lived. The witch was trying to control that kingdom, but the princess always noticed her attempt beforehand and prevented those attempts. The witch had one underling. He was a bear man, where his upper body was shaped like a bear and his bottom half was shaped like human. This bear man possessed incredible superhuman strength, but was not very bright. For that reason, he would follow whatever the witch ordered him to do. Okay. ある日のこと、熊男が洞窟で魔女に言いつけられた薬草を煎じていると、魔女が王女を連れて帰ってきました。なんといつも計画の邪魔をする王女をさらうことについに成功したのです。熊男は王女を見て2度もびっくりしました。1度目は王女が世にも美しかったから、2度目は王女の手足が魔女の呪いで木に変えられていたからです。 One day, the bear man was making the potion that the witch ordered him to make. And then the witch came back with the princess. To his surprise, the witch succeeded in kidnapping the princess, who always gets in the way of their plans. The bearman saw the princess and was surprised, not once, but twice. The first time he was surprised was because the princess looked the most beautiful thing. The princess looked like the most beautiful thing in the world. The second time was because her limbs, hands and legs were turned to wood from the witch's curse. 魔女は熊男に命じました。この王女の面倒をちゃんと見るんだよ。お腹が空いて泣かれると困るからね。熊男はすぐに戸棚から干し果物を取ってきました。王女の手は木なので口に入れてやろうとしましたが、王女は首を振り、魔女に目を向けました。私をどうする気です。お前を人質にして王に言うのさ。王国をよこせとね。無駄なことです。父上にはいつも申し上げているのです。何を言われようと、魔女の言葉を信用してはいけないと。たとえ私の命が引き換えだと脅されても。うるさい。怒った顔で叫んだ魔女が杖をさっと振ると、王女はもう何も言わなくなりました。声を奪われてしまったのです。The witch commanded the bearman, "Look after this princess. It will annoy me if she starts crying because she's hungry." The bearman immediately went to the shelves and brought the dried fruits. The princess's hands were turned to wood, so he tried to put them inside her mouth, but the princess just shook her head and instead faced her head towards the witch. What will you do with me? I'm going to keep you as hostage and tell him to hand over his kingdom to me. That's no use. I've always said this to my father, that no matter what the witch tries to tell you, you must not trust a single word. Even if that means my life is on the line. Shut up. The witch screamed. The witch yelled, looking angry, and swished her staff, the wand. Then the princess stopped saying a word afterwards. It was because her voice was stolen away. All right. Sorry if it was a little bit cranky. The translation was also like on the spot, so sorry if I made any mistake. All right, moving on. The next part. Still following, guys? Yeah, 人質. Yes. Okay. 熊男の仕事 The bear man's work or duties, like what he does. 次の日から、次の日から魔女が王宮に交渉に出かけている間、熊男は王女に食事を与えるようになりました。次の日、next day, から、like after, from, since. The next day, like from the next day onwards. 魔女が the witch 王宮 this is palace like king and then like palace 交渉する is to negotiate 交渉 as a noun negotiation 出かけている、to be out Oleg I believe the chat already answered but yes there will be a VOD. You can watch the VOD of any stream I've done for the whole month. And then there will be YouTube uploaded, but you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the VOD channel. Anime Medicus, hello. Yeah, so while the witch was out trying to negotiate at the palace, the bear man, the bear man's job has become to feed the princess. 食事 like meals 与える this is like give to feed ようになりました this ようになるmeans somebody starts doing like something that is eventually their habit so they started doing something regularly. So if you start working out often, like 筋トレするようになった。It's basically なる is to change, right? Like noun になる would mean like to turn into something like the princess's hands turn to wood, right? Turn into wood. The 木になる。木になった。But yeah, yoni is used to basically connect with the verb 与える so verb ようになる like start doing something 熊男にとってそれはなかなか楽しい仕事でしたThis task was quite fun for the bearman. The bearman found this particular task or like duty, job, quite fun. 王女の手足が動かず、口も聞けないのはかわいそうでしたが、心を尽くして世話ができるからです。It is because he gets to look after the princess with him devoting like with his he put his whole heart into this task even though でしたが、he felt sorry かわいそう like pitied he pitied that or he felt sorry for the princess for not being able to move her limbs or not being able to talk 口も聞けない so 口を聞く oh sorry you couldn't see the whole thing okay, I have to zoom out a little bit okay so if I highlight this blue thing shows up so I can't but like this thing yeah 口を聞く話す is to speak 言う is to say 口を聞く is also like to utter a word to yeah say something but it's used in very specific situations so for example if you are not on speaking terms like not like really friendly so you don't want to even talk to each other you can say 口聞いてない like we haven't really talked no it's not the same 聞く but this one is mostly written in hiragana the kanji for mouth is actually a mouth yeah 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 and then 動く is to move本当は心根の優しい男なので悪いことをするのが嫌だったのです。Wait. Yeah. So in truth, the bearman was the kind-hearted man. The bearman had a good heart, right? So he didn't enjoy doing something evil or bad. Yeah is like, I don't want to do it. Or like, so he didn't enjoy it. He didn't find it pleasant to do something bad because he was actually a kind man. でも however 今回はいくら優しくても 魔女には叱られません。But, however, he can't afford to be scolded by the witch, no matter how kind he actually is. This time. 叱る is to tell off, to scold. So いくら and then ても is like no matter how much, no matter how kind he is. なぜなら、because ちゃんと面倒を見るようにと命じたのは他ならぬ魔女なのですから。Because after all, the very person who ordered to look after the princess, who told him to look after the princess, was none other than the witch. 他ならぬ、none other, like, not this person, but this very person. Like, basically saying that you can't, like, out of all people he could offend and anger, the witch cannot be the one. Basically, he's saying she's scary. 王女が泣くことはありませんでした。The princess never cried. This ことはない。ことはありません。Like never happens. Edgar, hello. とはいえ、笑顔も見せてはくれません。Sorry. So the princess never cried, but also she never smiled either. とはいえ is like, but that doesn't mean that, or like, this happened, but doesn't mean. I mean, you can, I guess, cry without a voice though. Like, you can still have tears, I guess. I'm not sure. 熊男は珍しい食材を見つけたり、美味しい料理を工夫したりして、なんとかNext page! でもらおうとしましたが、王女はまっすぐな目で黙って見返すだけです。Okay, this is a bit difficult, but across the pages. Okay, so the bear man, 熊男, did a few things. Okay, he tried to look for like rare ingredients. 珍しい is rare, uncommon. 食材 like ingredients. 見つける to find. 美味しい料理 like delicious meals. 工夫したりして like arrange to make changes, to make yeah, like to tweak. なんとか somehow 喜んでもらおうとしました。喜ぶ is to overjoy. てもらおうとしました。Again, this is the volitional plus する like tried. てもらう in here it's で but it's still the て form, yeah? てもらう is like to have somebody do something. Like usually you ask somebody to do something and that person does it. So there is 手くれる、手あげる、手もらう。If you say somebody が手くれた, that means somebody did something nice for me, like for my sake. And then there's 手もらう. You say somebody に手もらう. And that means you have somebody do something for you. Again, it's for your sake, but usually it's because you asked. So the bearman tried to make the princess happy somehow by trying to find rare ingredients and making some changes and trying to make the food, trying to make the meals nicer somehow. But 王女はまっすぐな目で黙って見返すだけです。But all she did in return was just staying silent. 黙る is to shut up, to stay silent. I mean, she literally has no voice. But yeah. She stayed silent and just looked straight into his eyes. Oh, this is the bearman. Oh, bearman is kind of cute. Yeah. But yeah, まっすぐ means straight. Like if you say go straight. まっすぐ行く. But yeah, so the princess just stared back at him in silence. "手足が元に戻って口が聞けるようになったら王女は笑い声を上げてくれないだろうか." So this is him wondering. This is like his inner speech, inner thought. He wondered だろう. He wondered if her limbs return to normal. 元に戻る. 戻る is to return, to go back, right? 元に戻る. Carrying his porridge. It's his meal to cheer the princess up. Yeah, so if her limbs were back to normal and she could, like her voice returned, 口が聞けるようになったら, again, ように, and then なる is to become, right? But like to show the change of the state, like you can't do something, but now you can. You say, you use the potential form, like can form, like 聞く、聞ける, and then ようになる. That shows the change of ability, like one's ability. Christy, like, yes. Hi, by the way. So he wondered if the princess would laugh out loud. Like, 笑い声を上げてくれないだろうか. So here, てくれる. This is like, so basically the bearman wants to hear the princess laughing. Like, 笑う is to smile, to laugh, and then 声 is like voice, right? So he wants to hear her giggling or laughing. And then remember this te morao. This is, I taught you that it means to have somebody do something for you, right? Like, he wanted her to cheer up, right? Because he's doing something in return. And then here, 声を上げてくれないだろうかってくれる? It's like he's wondering if she would laugh for him. Like, it's as if that's his wish. Like, him hearing her laughter would be, you know, something that she could do in favor. And then, yeah, 声を上げる is to make a like sound. And then this tara is if. Yeah. So if her limbs return to normal and her limbs and voice were back to normal. Yeah, like hearing her laughter would be a gift for him. Yeah. けれど、そんなことは魔女が許してくれそうにありません。But そんなこと something like that would never be allowed by the witch. So the witch would never let something like that happen. 許す to forgive or to allow. 許す usually means to forgive. But yeah, 許す in certain contexts can mean like to allow somebody to do something. Usually with the usually there's some restriction, but you give oh my gosh, sorry. Brain getting tired. Exception. Sorry, yeah, giving an exception. Making an exception. Again, 呪い curse. 呪いの解き方など知らない熊男は美味しい食べ物を王女の口に運ぶ以外には何もできないのでした。The bear man who doesn't know how to lift the curse. We say 呪いを解く。This 漢字解く。We can say 問題を解く as well. That means to answer a question, like to solve a question. So if you like during an exam, like solving like math problem, we use the same verb 解く. But yeah, 呪いを解く to lift a curse, to undo a curse. And then this kata means how to, the method. And nado, this is like nante or nanka, like such thing as. And again, I have a lesson on this, but this is adding the nuance that it's kind of impossible. Like this, like knowing how to lift the curse is something nobody would know. Yeah. 美味しい食べ物を王女の口に運ぶ以外には何もできないのでした。Couldn't do anything. 何もできない。Couldn't do できない。Anything. So 何も。何 means what, right? But 何も plus negation like ない or ません. You use it like not anything or nothing, right? Couldn't do anything 以外 other than except for So the bear man who doesn't know how to lift the curse couldn't do anything other than bring delicious food to her mouth. All right. We did this section. It was pretty short. Do you want me to move on to the next part or read the whole thing again? No, not the whole thing. Oh my gosh! Thanato, thank you so much.
Talanator gifted a tier 1 subscription.
Thank you so much for the gift subs. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You gotta sleep now, but love the Japanese stream. Oh, thank you so much. Good night. Have the best night. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Okay, good night, Thanato. Oyasumi. Next. Okay. I don't know if I can finish the whole thing tonight. Can do more tomorrow or something. Because I do need to check if my friend is okay. Yeah. Nakanai o... Oh, there's a sound delay. I'm sorry. We can leave some for tomorrow. Tomorrow sounds good too. Yeah. I can finish this part maybe. Oh, you subscribed. Cool, cool, cool. 4th of July, so happy holidays. Is it? Alright, I'm gonna read this bit. Nakanai Ojo, the princess who wouldn't cry. Right. So if you remember, there was like in the previous page, the Majo, the witch, was going out to the palace to negotiate with the king, Kosho. Oh, US Independence Day. Oh, I see. Well, do you wish like happy holidays? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm not too familiar with American cultures. Not gonna lie. Happy holidays. Have a good. I'm not sure. Happy 4th of July. Okay, happy 4th of July. Thank you. You don't have to go to tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? It's a day off for everyone. No, everyone, but a lot of people, I guess. Nice. Okay. 王が取引に応じないので、日が経つにつれ、魔女は次第にイライラしてきました。So now we are back at the palace talking about the witch. So the king, 取引に応じる. So 交渉 was negotiation. Okay, おやすみ. Yeah. And then 取引 is also like 交渉. 取引で is usually like exchange going on. Like you ask somebody to do something in return of doing something. Maybe there's a... Yeah, like transactions, deal, trade. Yeah. Okay. So, 王が取引に応じないので、the 応じる this is like to say yes, basically. A deal, yeah. So the king does not seem to make any kind of deal with the witch. 日が経つにつれ this is like as the days go by, like pass. 日が経つ is like the day passes. 日が経つにつれ this is almost like a set expression. Like 日が経つにつれて来ました or て来た. Like as the days go by. So it's not just one day that passes, but it's like several days. Like over the several days, the witch started to get annoyed. Like it started to getting on her nerves. イライラする is to get irritated. This is how the Japanese kids learn the word irritate. Like my English teacher, I clearly remember this one still. Like イライラする sounds like irritate, right? But yeah, to get annoyed, like irritated. You don't read, so like irritated can be used, like in English, can be used about like I was scratching my like you can say skin irritation, right? We don't say like iraira about like skin irritation. It's really about like your nerves and like your emotions, like 次第に like gradually, like slowly.「熊男がいつものように王女に食事を運んでいると魔女の怒鳴り声が飛んできました。The bearman was just carrying the meals to the princess as usual. And then literally a yelling voice came flying at him. So maybe it sounds funny to like picture voice flying, but yeah, 声 is voice, right? And then 怒鳴る that's to yell, to shout. And then so the yelling voice. Yeah, and then 飛ぶ like came flying, like shot. So the witch, like the bearman basically heard the witch screaming, maybe across the room. Like it sounds like the witch is not in the same room, like maybe a bit far, but it's almost like, you know, like 飛ぶ. Usually imagine like kind of like flying, we picture it kind of fast. So it's like the voice is like loud enough to travel across the room. なんでそんなにいいものを食べさせるんだい。泣かない程度に粗末なものでいいのさ。Okay. なんで why そんなにいいものそんなに it's like that much. So like why? And so okay, this させる this is the causative form that I was talking about. To make somebody do something. So like to make her eat, basically feeding. Yeah. This ndai, this is like a witch speech. They're kind of the same as dayo. Ndayo. That's like the regular speech. Ndai. I would say it's like old woman's speech, but like more, it kind of sounds like a hag speaking. Anyway, why are you making her eat something so good? Because she noticed that he was cooking something nice. 泣かない程度に粗末なものでいいのさ。Oh, okay. So you Blue Sweet. Yeah. In songs, you also use die. No. It's not like a witch speech. Yeah. Okay. You can in songs. It can be. Also, it depends on the way you say it. But yeah, die. Like why don't you? Why do you? But yeah, the songs, Japanese songs, just different. Like it's also written very differently. 泣かない程度に like to the point or like to so 粗末な this is like kind of like rubbish. It's not great. It's yeah, it's just something like almost like a leftover. Not good quality. Like you can just give her like anything, just whatever, just to keep her from crying. This is tedo. Tedo is oh my gosh, the word escaped. Like degree, to the degree. So showing the level of something. So let's say there's the grade of food which makes people happy, and then the quality of food that is like average, like just no reaction maybe, and then there's bad that makes people like eh, and then there's terrible that makes people cry maybe. So that's the like the degree of deliciousness. So just feed her something that keeps her from crying. Does that make sense? Oh, this is the first time the bearman speaks, guys. Demo, 魔女様、美味しいものの方が王女様も喜ぶと思って。But 魔女様 lady, my lady, I don't know, calling the witch mistress. 美味しいものの方が like the 喜ぶ. So 喜ぶ is again to overjoy, to yeah, to become happy, right? Oh, give her the bare minimum. Oh my gosh. Yeah, also good. You won the pun contest for today. That's amazing. That's brilliant. That's really good. That's really good. The bare minimum. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, yeah. So 思って this is like 思って食べさせた the like the last verb is basically omitted, but we do that a lot in Japanese. We omit a lot because we don't want to sound direct. Especially the bearman is kind of scared of the witch. You never expected this. Yeah, so in Japanese, kind of like leaving the sentence unfinished means it sounds more indirect, which means polite in Japanese. So like saying like it's weird, but like in Japan, telling somebody what you truly think or like telling your honest opinion is not always a good thing. So we like leaving the last verb can make him sound a bit more intimidating, less arrogant. So yeah. So he was like, oh, I thought that the princess would be happy if the food tasted good. Makes sense. Yeah. And then the witch says, 誰があいつを喜ばせろと言った? Who told you to keep her happy? So 喜ぶ, this is the dictionary form to to be happy, right? To become happy. 喜ばせる again. It's like causative, like to make somebody happy. It's not like it might sound like forcing somebody to be happy, but that's not really like. But that sounds weird, right? So 喜ばせる always is a positive thing. So yeah, who said? Who told you to like entertain her and make her happy? Like who said that your job is to make her happy? 魔女は杖を振り、王女の耳を Oh my gosh! 魔女は杖を振り、王女の耳を聞こえなくしました。Oh my gosh. This witch is terrible. Alright, so the witch did like swoosh with her wand and basically took away the princess's hearing. 耳を聞こえなくしました。聞こえなくする。なくする。To make something not do something. So basically the witch made it so the princess can't hear with her ears. Oh dear. Oh wait, maybe it's a temporary thing. そうして熊男に秘密を話しました。And so the bear man started. So the witch started speaking in secret, or told him secret. Waved her wand and made her deaf ear. Sorry. Did I? Oh. 私が命じたのは泣かせるなってことさ。涙が一粒でも落ちてごらん。王女にかけた呪いがみんな溶けちまうんだよ。Oh. Okay. 私 here, she's referring to her. What I ordered you to do was keep her from crying. Make sure she doesn't cry. 泣かせるな. So, verb plus na. This is like do not do something. てことさ。てことだよ。When you try to explain, like, what I meant is, what I meant to command you. So, make sure she doesn't cry. 涙が一粒でも落ちてごらん。This is also a very, like writing thing. 涙が一粒でも落ちてみたらどうする Like, what if a single drop of tear, what if she sheds even a single drop of tear? 王女にかけた呪いがみんな解けちまうんだよ。The curse I put on the princess would be lifted, would all be gone. 熊男はようやく気づきました。The bearman finally realized. Came to his realization. ようやく is like finally. 気づく to notice or to realize. 自分がやらなくてはならないのは王女を泣かせることだったのです。What he had to do was to make her cry. Do you guys get it? So, the way to undo the curse is by her crying. So, yeah. So, やらなくてはならない。なくてはならない is like to have to do something, to must. 王女を泣かせる make the princess cry. Okay, guys, sorry. My friend, I think, needs me, so I might have to do the rest tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's definitely doable tomorrow. Yeah, it's only 1, 2... Yeah, because this is a different story. 1, 2... Oh, sorry. 3... Wait. 4... Wait. Yeah, only 3 pages left. Yeah. Yeah, I can read more again. Reread the same thing again tomorrow. But if you want to, you can watch the VOD. You joined by looking forward to it. Yeah, you can just when the stream ends, you will be able to watch the VOD. So yeah. Man, I mean, I think yeah, I almost streamed 4 hours again. I will do the snack stream. So tomorrow I can finish up the story. And then for the snack stream, I'm hoping to do more dialogues. So you will hear more voice acting. Yeah. Yeah, my friend is okay. Just, you know, I need to host. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I should be able to stream longer or, you know, whatever tomorrow. So, join me tomorrow. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Sorry to kind of end abruptly. Yeah, if you have a question, just make the list or whatever, and then ask me tomorrow, if that's okay. Alright, thank you so much for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Mata ne. Bye bye.